Build the Lord. Story time. Story time. Story time. Story time. How you guys feeling out there? I'm hoping you guys are doing a damn good, having a good day. Yes, I am LaDon in the house, and I'm happy to be here. Today's been a cool day, But I was thinking today what I wanted to talk about, and it just came to my head, and that's don't rely on nobody. That's what I think it is. I think that's what it is. Don't rely on nobody. I came from a good parents. They took damn good care of me. We ate good and rent was paid. My mama paid all the bills. My dad went to work and they worked as a team to make things happen. We had ups and downs, but nothing serious, But, when I left, when I was 18, I moved out when I was 18, First time I moved in with a girl. That could be another story. And then second time I moved in with my homeboy. Yeah, I did move with my homeboy. That's another story. But what I'm trying to say is, when I moved to LA, man, I moved out here and I was just by myself. I was staying with my aunt at the time and I was barely making it, not making that much money, working the minimum wage jobs and doing everything I can to make it. And I always thought in my mind, if I can make it on my own, can I pay rent on my own? Well, that's what I was thinking when I was 21. Like when I came to LA, I was like thinking in my head, I pay rent with my friend, but live on your own. My mom always told me, son, it's the best thing to do is live on your own. And I know I didn't make no money. I was making about $100 a week, $200 about a week, working, pushing in minimum wage, and they ain't pay nothing. I knew I had to get 2 jobs. I don't think 2 jobs would have helped me live on my own. I'd be working all the time, but come home tired and everything. And I always thought about that, like I had to pay bills. I had to pay rent and car notes and go through a lot, man. And try to do things on my own. I had help during my times when I was staying with my uncle, and my mom helped me. She gave me some money to pay my rent, to pay my bills, to put food in the refrigerator. All the money that my mom gave me, I did something productive with it. Like, take care of myself. It was really no fun. It was just, hope I could get me some top ramen. Hope I could go down and get a jumbo jack. Hope I could pay my phone bill. I needed the help. I needed the help. And so one day in my life, things changed, man. I got in a car accident I'm talking about 15 years ago, and a lady hit me from the back of my car and at the stoplight, and I was just like, wow. But I was always thinking, like, how can I take care of myself? How can I take care of myself? And I came into some money at that time. That was 20 years ago, got paid a little bit, and I got my own place. I was so happy. I was just like, yeah, my own place, And I was thinking in my mind, like, how can I live on my own? How can I live on my own? How can I take care of myself? And the struggles was really hard back then, Just trying to make it, do what I had to do. But during that time, I developed thick skin, I didn't get everything at once. My dad always told me, like, you just have to get what you can afford, and eventually you'll have too much. And I learned in life that you get whatever you want. You just have to work for it. But one thing I had to do was not rely on people and rely on my family and rely on friends, you know? That all stopped when I got older. And I just always been that way. You know, I was in a relationship a long time ago with this girl, and I always wanted somebody to be around me and be there for me and help me. She helped me. She gave me money and all that during that time. And I was trying to make it, you know? I did the right things with the money. I didn't go partying and having a good time and nothing like that. I always did what I had to do to take care of responsibility because I know that God ain't gonna bless me if I do the wrong stuff. So I always did the right stuff. That was just how I was raised too. And during that time, I lived on my own for years. And I prayed about why I'm by myself and why I gotta do things on my own, you know? It'd be nice for people to be around me. You know, I'll be real with you guys. I didn't have friends for a long time. I had one good friend, about two good friends. But I didn't have no friends. I prayed about getting friends. I was like, man, well, it'd be cool to have some friends, Jesus. And God, one day, blessed me with a lot of friends. You know, I got about 15 friends, you know? I'm very good with people and stuff like that. We hang out. We have a good time. You know? Closest friends. But I just understood, like, there's a lot of black men in jail and, you know, living with their baby mama. I'm not going to say all, but I'm going to say some, you know? Live with their baby mama. Trying to move into a girl's house they don't even know. And I don't know what's going on with the guys today, you know? It is what it is, you know? But my friends always took care of themselves, you know? They might say, hey, LaDon, you want a beer, you know? And, ask me for a drink or I'll buy them a drink. That's it. As man, I don't feel like the guys I hang out with, they don't ask me for nothing, you know? I think that most my friend ever asked me was for nothing, you know? Guys just don't, we just stand alone and do what we have to do. And I don't try to rely on nobody. Is that my downfall? It could be. Some people, sometimes they just want to be, you know, be around me and always be around me. Sometimes I just want to be alone. That's normal. You know? Even if you're married or you're in a relationship, you still need time to yourself. You know? I just look at it like it's just life. You know, I was just thinking about today, you know, I was thinking about like 2 days ago, my stomach was in pain. And, I was just, I needed help. I didn't need no help. You know, I didn't feel that it could be a woman, it could be my friends, it could be my girl, it could be my wife, it could be anybody. I just stand alone and do things on my own. My babe called me up and she was talking about, hey, you need to drink ginger ale and ginger ale. So I drank some ginger ale, but I ate some soup and got over it. I was not in need for, oh my God, I'm sick. Please help me. Please help me. Please help me. I'm not that way. I do everything on my own. I wash my clothes. I pay my rent. I pay my bills. I do everything. You know, you learn in life is, I don't want to rely on nobody. I wish God blessed me to never rely on nobody. But I know times get rough and my family, my brothers, people will always be there for me. But I always wanted to do stuff myself. I don't know if that's being a man. I think that is. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. You know, You know, I ain't gonna make for no soda, no chips. You know, I can do it on my own. But I don't go over my means. You know, I don't overdo things. You know, if I can't afford it, I just can't afford it. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, let me go out here and put myself in a rut and put myself in a situation that I can't get myself out of. That's dumb of being a man. So I learned to just say no. You know what people can only do is say to you? When they do bad stuff, when people like take your money or do stuff to you that's wrong, all they can say is sorry. So I feel like just say no. You know, you don't have to go through all that. Huh? But I look at it like, I don't know, it's in my nature. I might not be able to give everybody what they want, but I give. You know, I'm not perfect. And maybe I just like I don't know, I just been by myself for so long, like bringing people into my life and hanging out with me. It's cool, but every day? Nah. You know, people get married and settle down and be with a person. That's a beautiful thing. But anybody getting out there want to get married anymore? But anyways, what I'm trying to say is I just don't rely on nobody for nothing. Just go out there and get it. And I do it the right way. I work. I know I lost 2 jackets, but I know I'll get them back. Everything I work for, I work for. Yeah? You know, you have to just rely on yourself. I don't rely on nobody. I just make it happen. My brother called me up. I called my brother during the situation I was going through at the time, and he was like, man, you ain't saving no money, or you ain't got no money. Because I was asking for a little money, you know, to do something to do with my car or something. I didn't have it at the time, but my brother didn't give it to me. I was not mad. I just looked at it and learned, like, you just learn that I just got to do shit more myself. You know? Call me selfish all you want. You know, I prayed to understand being alone. You know, I prayed like, hey, why I'm alone and why I'm here. It's a reason for everything. But I'm cool being here at my house and relaxing and chilling, being by myself. You know, if I went to your house, I'd be doing the same. I ain't out with people. I have a damn good time, but I'm cool being by myself now. When I was younger, I didn't. Prayer changes things. You know? And I tell you the truth, too. When I start doing these videos and making things happen, nobody shows me, hey, man, you can go this path or do this or do that. It's just this failure and trials and tribulations. You know, sometimes I do a video and I'm like, I should have did more videos. You know, I did more shorts. And, you know, sometimes I sit there and look at the views. You know, I'd be like, damn, you know, I'm starting not looking at my views, because looking at your views sometimes it's disturbing. It disturbs your peace. It's like you don't feel like you're putting in the work, and you know, because you look at YouTube and you say, hey, they got thousands of views and millions of views, but I'm a small channel, and that's cool. But one thing I like about myself is that I didn't rely on nobody to do it. Just did it. Did I know what I was going to do? No, I didn't. I didn't know where I was going. I know I was funny. I always been funny, but where I was gonna go with this, I don't know. But people in my class told me, "Don, you're a good storyteller." And I was like, "All right, then I'll be a storyteller. Let's try storytelling." Comedy. That's different. But sometimes I don't understand why. I don't know. I don't rely on nobody. I don't rely on nothing. I just go here and make things happen. Videos I don't put up every day. Sometimes I look at my video and go, well, why I say that and why I say that? It's just me. Do I want to share with the world? Yeah, I want to share with the world. What God gave me is my gift. But I thought it was going to be in comedy. But found out I'm a storyteller on YouTube. Whatever you want to call it. I could be an entertainer too. I could do karaoke. I can't sing, but I can perform my ass off. I don't know, man. I was looking at that today. I was just like, we always rely on other people. Even record companies, and man, I hope they put me big and stuff. But why we don't have our own black industry? Why we don't have our own black schools? We might do, but why we don't have many? Why we don't have black grocery stores and stuff? It's just, I know a lot of people try out there, but what I'm sitting there saying is, give it to the people that try and do things, But I don't want nobody to. I gotta, I learned something in life was that you do it yourself, you learn everything. So when somebody leave, you're not get back doing it again. That's what I learned in business. Like, if I had a business, I would learn everything about that business, from the janitor, whatever. Because when it's time for that person to leave, or I hired somebody and they left, I can take that position and know how to do it. Inside out. If I even had an editor, I'd ask him how to help me. I would watch him learn how to do an edit. I would just sit there like, I'm going to pay him to edit. I want to see how he did it. Well, I can learn how to do everything. It's just me. I like to insect things and look into it, Like, take off a TV and try to fix it. I don't know. It's just, that's what I am. I just know who I am as a person. I don't know, man. I just don't rely on nobody. The only person I rely on is God and myself. But if I really, really need help, God will bless me for them people to come my way. But a lot of us blacks out here, black, especially black men, want help. I'm not the dude. I'm the man that stand alone and do it myself. I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. Sorry, y'all. I'm not. I'm always, you might be going that way, everybody else in the trail going that way. I'm going, well, why I can't go this way? That's how I am. Everybody going out to dinner. I might go to dinner over here. Because I like to experience new things. When I was on vacation, my family went on this bus and went out. We did it 2 times. I was enjoying it. I had a blast. But this 3rd time, I was like, no, I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to go do something else. I like to learn new things. That's just what I am. I don't know. I got my own mind, my own thinking, and how I do things in life. But I just say, if you can, don't rely on nobody. Do it your damn self. Huh? I always try to figure out how to do it. I don't rely on nobody. I just don't. That's a downfall on me? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. But I think that's the way to keep up and learn is by failure. Paying bills, paying rent is easy now. Because I can afford it. If I couldn't afford it, I wouldn't even be here. People are like, oh, you should get a bigger place. Oh, yeah. People always got something to say in life. And they don't even know what to do with their damn life. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Do another video too. But it was a cool video. Let's enjoy ourselves and have a good time. But I always say, you guys, don't rely on nobody. Do it your damn self. But anyways, my name is LaDon. Bye.